Assalamu alaikum respected audience. I am Umar Farooq. First of all, many happy Ramadan blessings. Respected audience, today I will give you some valuable information about this sacred month of Ramadan. Respected audience, Ramadan is the 9th month of the Muslim calendar, succeeded by the month of Shaban and preceded by the month of Shawwal. Respected audience, Ramadan is the holy month for Muslims when those 12 years and above observe a dawn to dusk complete fast. They do not take any liquid, not even water, no food, abstain from smoking, marital relations and gossiping or saying anything malicious against another person. Respected audience, some of the most pious and strict Muslims even manage to stop swallowing their own saliva during the fasting hours of Ramadan. But friends, this is not an actual requirement under observance of Ramadan. Respected audience, as you know, there are 5 pillars of Islam that are observing Saum during the holy month of Ramadan, payment of Zakat during Ramadan, performing Hajj in Mecca at least once in a lifetime, reciting Shahada and performing Salah 5 times a day.
Assalamu alaikum friends, I am Hajra Rauf. First of all, I thanks to Allah Almighty who give us opportunity to enjoy the blessings of holy month Ramadan. Dear audience, as you know, the Muslim calendar is a lunar calendar, which means that the month follows the cycles of moon. This also means that by comparison to the Western calendar, the month of Ramadan will be approximately 11 days earlier in the year compared to the previous year. Dear audience, Ramadan will start on the 27th of May 2017, Saturday, and will continue until the 25th June. Dear audience, in North America, Ramadan will start one day later, that is the 28th May. Dear audience, while the above dates are almost certainly going to be accurate, but Islam traditionally requires that the new moon be sighted by a person appointed by the Islamic authorities in the country where you are located. Dear audience, the first reason of course is that fasting is a requirement of one of the 5 pillars of Islam. What is important, however, is to appreciate the reasons behind the fasting, what those reasons signify and what this means to fasting Muslims. Dear fellows, it is most important to a Muslim to show intent in the fast. It is required that they recite short prayer of intent either before they sleep or just before suhoor, the pre-fast meal. Dear friends, the Arabic word for fasting means to refrain, to discipline yourself, to avoid doing certain things which would be quite normal during the other 12 months of the year. It is also meant to teach Muslims to appreciate how much better off they are than millions of other fellow Muslims. So by refraining from drinking even water and food for a long daylight hours, they should be reminded of those much less fortunate, for whom severe shortage of water and food is a way of life, not something merely done 1 month of the year. By reminding those of this fact, it is hoped that not only will they be more sensitive to those less fortunate, but to try to do something practical to help them.
Respected audience, most Muslims certainly do take a pre-fast meal, and this period of eating before the fast is called suhoor. This is an important meal for it must set them up for the rest of the day, often 12 or 13 hours before their next meal or drink. Friends, a few choose to go to bed slightly later than usual and take their meal and drink before they go to sleep. Well, friends, this isn't ideal and is even frowned upon by more traditional Muslims. For some, it does mean that they sleep longer and can cope with the fast of the day to come more easily. Friends, as the daylight begins to fade, Muslims await the Muezzin's call to perform their Maghrib prayers. Once the call is heard and the Maghrib prayers are performed, and they can break the fast, which is called iftar in Arabic. Respected audience, most will first take some form of a thirst-quenching drink, and this varies not only by individual preferences but also local customs. Friends, it is quite common in the Middle East to break the fast with water and dates. Respected audience, upon breaking the fast, most very strict Muslims will merely take a few fresh dates or dried dates if fresh are not available. If neither is available, then they will take just a few sips of water. Friends, it is common for most Muslim families to have their evening meal at home straight after breaking fast. And while it should be in keeping with the meanings of Ramadan, in other words, not a feast. Friends, it is common in modern cities around the world for Muslim families to go out to eat at a restaurant, particularly those at a hotel. During Ramadan, if you see a Muslim family sitting quietly at a restaurant table with a meal served but not yet eating, it is because the Maghrib prayers have not yet been called and they cannot break the fast. Respected audience, may Allah keep all of us in His mighty circle of blessing. Many happy Ramadan blessings. Allah Hafiz, friends.
Dear friends, indeed they can, and in fact, many even as young as 4 or 5 are encouraged to fast for a few hours a day during Ramadan to begin to appreciate the significance of the holy month. Dear fellows, as they get a little older, most families encourage their children under 12 to fast for half a day until they reach 12 years old, when all Muslim children are expected to fast for a full dawn to dusk period. Interestingly, many who are approaching 12 look forward to being old enough to fast for a full day more than anything else. It means to them that they are now being treated the same as an adult. And dear fellows, all the responsibilities that adulthood brings. Dear fellows, wherever a Muslim resides, be it in one of the Middle East countries, in Indonesia, even in London or Paris, they will start their end of Ramadan celebrations by going to the masjid for special prayers, which give thanks to Allah Almighty for His blessings during the holy month of Ramadan. Dear fellows, both men and women may go to the masjid at this time, but the men will say their prayers separately from the women. Dear audience, many will return to their family home for Ramadan, usually where their parents are living. They continue their celebrations, which in Arabic is known as Eid al-Fitr. The meals prepared will reflect the culture and traditions of the country. from which Muslim family is living. Dear fellows, do you know Eid al-Fitr is a reward of Ramadan for the Muslims from Allah Almighty. Take care, dear audience, in this holy month of Ramadan. Allah Hafiz, friends.